Breaking news from the heart of the British royal family has just emerged, and it's turning heads from King Charles to Prince William. Carole Middleton, the mother of the future Queen and grandmother to the future King, has reportedly made a decision that defies long-held assumptions about life connected to royalty. After years of speculation about whether she and her husband Michael would receive formal royal titles to acknowledge their unwavering support and loyalty, Carole appears to have quietly declined the honor. She has admitted she is uneasy with the attention, anxious under public scrutiny, and reluctant to be pushed further into the royal spotlight than she already is. This isn't merely surprising, it's historically unprecedented. We're talking about someone declining the opportunity to gain nobility, to have her contributions officially recognized by the monarchy, and to receive titles that could have been passed down through generations. Most people would jump at the chance. But Carole Middleton isn't most people. Her stance reveals volumes about her character, her priorities, and the critical role the Middleton family has played in supporting the Wales family. If you want an insider perspective on what's really happening inside the palace walls, you need to subscribe to Royals Explored today. We bring analysis, context, and insights you won't find elsewhere. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications, because this story is far from over. The timing of this revelation is particularly striking. Over the past year, as Princess Kate battled serious health challenges, Carole and Michael Middleton stepped up in ways that showcased their indispensable role in the royal family. They provided hands-on support with the grandchildren, helped Kate during recovery, and even appeared in a deeply personal video Kate released about her journey. Their presence in such an intimate moment spoke volumes about their importance, yet despite speculation about titles or formal acknowledgement, Carole has made it clear that she never sought this kind of life, never desired the limelight, and remains profoundly uneasy with the public scrutiny that accompanies royal connections. So what does this mean for the monarchy? How does it reflect on the system of recognition and honors? And how will Prince William navigate a situation where his mother-in-law, a figure deserving of acknowledgement, is reluctant to accept formal recognition? These are exactly the questions we're unpacking today, and the answers may surprise you. Richard Eden, diary editor at the Daily Mail and one of Britain's best-connected royal journalists, offered key insights on the Palace Confidential podcast. He revealed how Carole Middleton has been central, particularly over the past year, as Kate faced significant health challenges. Carole and Michael have consistently supported their daughter, son-in-law, and grandchildren through one of the most challenging periods for the Wales family. Evidence of their involvement was clear to all. Kate's moving video documenting her recovery prominently featured her parents, signaling the trust, closeness, and value of their support. Eden emphasized the significance of this inclusion. It was not just symbolic, it underscored the Middletons' pivotal role during a profoundly personal and vulnerable moment. The story becomes even more compelling when we consider that Eden spoke to Carole years ago, back in 2008. At that time, she candidly admitted feeling uncomfortable with the attention surrounding her family. This was still early in William and Kate's relationship, 3 years before their wedding, during the period when media scrutiny of the Middletons was intensifying. Her unease was clear, and 16 years later, with Kate and William's children growing and the family's profile expanding, her discomfort has remained consistent. She never sought this life and continues to prioritize normalcy and privacy, even while providing unwavering support to her family. Speculation about potential titles adds another layer of complexity. Royal commentator Sophia Money-Coutts has written about the possibility of Carole and Michael being granted noble titles in recognition of their loyalty. Business magnate Sir John Medeski even suggested they could be styled as the Earl and Countess of Bucklebury, reflecting the Berkshire village where the family was raised. Yet, considering Carole's admitted discomfort with attention, it's easy to imagine how she would feel about taking on such a formal and highly public role. The conclusion seems clear. She wouldn't want it, which complicates the monarchy's efforts to formally recognize those who have faithfully served. Throughout their years in the public eye, Carole and Michael have maintained a remarkably disciplined approach. They have focused on family, business, and discretion rather than seeking fame or capitalizing on royal connections. They attend high-profile events when appropriate, but they avoid interviews, memoirs, or public attention. This consistency has earned them respect and admiration, particularly when compared to other royal in-laws who have sought publicity or leveraged connections for personal gain. Their discretion is both the reason many believe they deserve recognition and the reason Carole would feel uneasy about accepting a formal title. The Middletons' journey is essential context. Carole and Michael met while working at British Airways, were far from aristocracy, and built a successful business with party pieces. They raised their children in Bucklebury, prioritizing normalcy and grounded upbringing over social positioning. Their daughter Kate's marriage to Prince William dramatically altered their lives, bringing relentless media scrutiny. Despite this, Carole has handled the pressure with grace, though her candid remarks to Eden in 2008 highlight the personal toll such attention takes. Understanding royal protocols for in-laws further illuminates this situation. Historically, families of royal spouses exist in a liminal space, not quite ordinary, not formally royal either. Previous cases, like the Spencers with Princess Diana or Prince Philip's family, show in-laws did not typically receive titles. What sets the Middletons apart is their active, hands-on involvement with the Wales family, particularly given their proximity to Adelaide Cottage and their trustworthiness, discretion, and stability, which offer invaluable support. The scrutiny Carole and Michael face is relentless. Every public appearance, outfit, and action is dissected. Their parenting, business dealings, and social life have been analyzed and criticized. For individuals who never sought fame, this scrutiny is exhausting. Kate's health crisis last year intensified the pressure, yet Carole and Michael stepped up, balancing support for their family with the challenges of public exposure. Their participation in Kate's recovery video was a meaningful act of love and support, even if it pushed them further into the spotlight than they preferred. Public reaction has been overwhelmingly positive, with admiration for the Middletons, humility, authenticity, and focus on family over status. Carole's candidness about discomfort is refreshing in a world where many pretend to thrive under attention. Media narratives have ranged from celebrating the Middletons' humility, to examining the complications for royal protocol, to questioning whether traditional titles and honors hold the same relevance today. International outlets have framed the story through lenses from fairy tale relatability to comparisons with European royal families, highlighting the global fascination with this unusual situation. For the royal family, the implications are profound. Kate must balance her desire for her parents' comfort with her life in a highly public role. William must find ways to honor the Middletons privately, respecting their reluctance to embrace formal recognition. King Charles may feel relief, as Carole's unwillingness reduces pressure to make complex decisions that could set significant precedents. Other in-laws may view the situation differently, reflecting varied approaches to royal life. The broader implications suggest the monarchy may need to reconsider how it acknowledges and rewards service. Traditional titles may not suit modern expectations or the desires of those closest to the throne. The Middletons' situation exemplifies how informal support, trust, and genuine care may now matter more than official status. The monarchy could increasingly rely on private gratitude rather than public recognition, a shift that reflects evolving societal values. Looking forward, we can expect subtle adjustments in how Carole and Michael are involved in royal events, prioritizing privacy and comfort. The most likely outcome is continuity, continued behind-the-scenes support, involvement when appropriate, and recognition expressed privately rather than through formal titles. This approach respects the Middletons' values while acknowledging their crucial contributions. Ultimately, Carole Middleton's story teaches us that service to the royal family doesn't require embracing the royal lifestyle. It demonstrates that humility, discretion, and private support can be as valuable, if not more so, than public accolades. For Prince William, this presents both a challenge and an opportunity to model leadership that values personal boundaries.